Okay, we did it. We did it. We slated everyone. It is Joe Camerota. I'm here with Patrick Bucher. This is another episode of the Waiting for Death podcast.
I thought you were Joe Rogan. I would have never fucking came here.
I am Joe Camerota.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry.
Well, I'm Catholic.
Joe Rogan one day, hopefully. I'm already balding. So
you got the look going, huh?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
But you got a symmetrical head, man.
I do have a
Just fucking
head.
just shave it, man. You're at that point.
Oh, I have shaved it before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, be like fucking Walter White.
Yeah. I can
It's
rock
all
that
about
well.
symmetry.
I have shaved it before.
Yeah.
I've had that look.
Yeah.
Had that look. Yeah.
Well,
And I'll tell you. Here's the thing, Patrick, with the shaved head. Here's what happens when I have the shaved head.
Yeah.
When I have a little bit of hair, because I'm losing my hair, but I have a symmetrical
You're
hair.
handling
When I
it
have
well.
a little bit of hair, when I still have a little bit of hair, people treat me like I'm Jason Statham. When I shave the whole thing, people just always treat me like I'm that bad guy from Superman, Lex Luthor.
Really?
Yeah, they always bring that dude up. Always.
Wow. That's so.
Whenever I have a shaved head, people always
Wow.
just bring
Well,
up
you got the
Lex
perspective,
Luthor.
man. That's crazy.
And so I don't know, like, so I just figure better to be Jason Statham
There you go.
than Lex
You get more
Luthor.
trim.
Yeah. Oh, that is true. Yeah, you do. Yeah. I find that with a widow's peak, with a widow's peak, I get more trim than with a shaved head. That's the honest God truth.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, women don't like that Vin Diesel. Some women I think fetishize that Vin Diesel.
Hey, Joe,
look,
when you
but-
figure out women, would you give me a call?
Yeah, I know, right? That's the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the truth. Feel a couple of old timer guys.
Oh,
Feel like
fuck.
see the comments right now.
Jesus
Like, just
Christ.
bitter old men.
Oh, fuck.
It's like probably
They're all whores.
probably bitter old men. Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna grab my coffee.
Yeah. It's not really coffee, folks. It's vodka.
No.
It's coffee.
No. I'm on weed though. But no,
Are you?
no, yeah.
I bought a fucking blunt at Washington Square. I got it in my pocket.
Oh, did you?
It's pretty good.
I don't smoke anymore. Just do the.
Well, I try to wait till late at night because I get all fucked up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love weed, but I just
Medicinal.
do the edibles. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to the questions because I want to get you out of here. You got to get to You got to get to your set. You got to get to your set. Question number one. Patrick Bucher. Question number one. Do you believe in God?
That's a great fucking question,
and
man.
if yes, what is that?
Oh, that's really good, man. I was raised Catholic. You don't have any control. You know, you're just shoved into the shit. I was an altar boy.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole fucking thing. And sometimes I wonder if I have, like, O.J. Simpson world-class repressive skills. Like one fucking day it'll just be percolating. It's like, oh, Father Jansen fucking blew me,
Oh, you'll just have that revelation?
Well, I hope not.
Okay.
But who knows?
Yeah.
I was just fucking 5 or 6,
Yeah.
minding my own business.
Is that oh, so you think there might be a repressed memory?
Yeah, well, I hope it's not.
Yeah.
I don't think anything happened, Joe.
I think you would remember that.
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
You know what I mean? I didn't want to even fucking think about it.
So has that affected your belief in God?
Absolutely.
It has. Okay.
It has.
More
I'm
on.
actually putting it in my act now, I mean, I got nothing to lose at my fucking age, I'm unbookable.
Yeah.
You
So you think because of your experience with losing faith in the Catholic Church over the years, that has affected your overall belief in God?
Absolutely.
Sure. Oh, wow.
Because everything was...
You didn't just go agnostic?
Well,
You didn't just go like, I don't know what God
I'm
is.
agnostic.
Okay. So your belief in God is still
I believe in
intact.
something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
You'd have to be a fucking idiot to think that this should fucking happen without something fucking happening.
Fair enough.
Right?
I believe that.
You got to be a fucking Trump voter.
Well, I think Trump
sorry.
voters are I think there's an argument for chaos and there's an argument for order, and so it's kind of weird. You know what I mean? You can kind of look at it and go, yeah, it kind of seems like chaos in the grand scheme
Well, I
of
think it's
things.
the, like they say, it's
there's,
the opiate for the masses to keep them quelled.
Okay.
Religion, organized religion.
Yeah.
It's a grift.
Yeah.
I feel.
Oh yeah. I definitely feel it's
It's a grift.
It's definitely something to create.
You're in the Catholic Church.
Is that what a grift
they got
means?
they got a war chest. They fucking pay out all the time for all their pedo shit, man.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's a tax-free grift.
What's a grift is like a scheme.
A scheme, a scam.
A scam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Separate you from your money.
Got it.
That kind of shit. That's what religion does.
Yeah. No, we talked about that last time with Juan Madrano. Yeah, it's it definitely.
I think, it's just my twisted view.
No, but you're 100%. You're 100% right, man. That's
But I'll go on record as agnostic. I hope there's something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never talked to anybody that I know that died, so I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I got a lot of my family that died. They haven't fucking rang me up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I don't know.
You've experienced that a lot. You've been to a lot of funerals.
I have.
Yeah.
You live long enough, and you're certainly your parents go. Your parents still alive?
They're still alive.
See, that's I don't even have that reference. It's weird to me to have a parent.
Yeah.
Fair
enough.
Well, I mean, it was sad. It happened, and I loved my mom, but she died in 2015. She was 89, man. She always used to tell me, don't fucking worry about me, man. I don't want to live forever. She said, she died. I was at her deathbed, Joe.
Oh, shit.
I flew in from fucking California. I grew up in Minnesota, and I got back just in time. She had about 30 minutes of.
Hold on, I want to make sure.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to.
I don't want to bring your podcast down.
No, it's not that. I want to make sure this is away from the electricity over there that can spark interference. Go on.
Oh, so I have this nice girlfriend
Ha.
that understands me.
No, but your mom.
Oh, my mom?
You're talking about your mom.
Well, yeah, but my girlfriend.
Okay.
When they're getting old and they start failing, they're in the hospital. You don't know when it's going to be the end.
Yeah.
So you don't want to go out there. You don't want to go out there at the end if I can be honest.
Yeah.
So anyhow, she wasn't doing well, and my girlfriend says, fucking get on a plane, man, get out there. And she was right. I catch a flight. I grew up in Rochester, Minnesota, which is about 80 miles south of Minneapolis, where the Mayo Clinic is. It's a real.
Okay.
The Mayo Clinic's like one of the best hospitals in the world.
Yeah,
My mom used to work at the Mayo Clinic, in fact. And so I get back, I fly into Minneapolis, and I take a shuttle to Rochester, and I come and see her in the hospital, and she had about what turns out to be about 30 minutes left of lucidity, where we chatted.
Jesus.
Then she went into a death spiral for at least 3 days, and that's common. That's a common thing for elderly people. They go into the throes of a death spiral. It was fucking horrible. And I watched the whole thing in between taking breaks, with my other siblings. And one time she popped up in the throes of this death spiral, Joe. She got up, and this is not uncommon. I didn't know any of this shit. She gets up and we danced. Can you fucking believe that?
In the middle of this, going in and out of this world and the next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had energy and popped up and we fucking danced.
I think it's went right back.
Isn't that unbelievable?
To dying.
Yeah, and she was in between hospice and whatever they call it, pre-hospice.
Yeah.
There's a word for it, I can't think of it. But they're just giving you morphine, heroin, And I've never seen so much fucking injections in my life. It was unbelievable. Yeah. And she died with so much dignity. I can't fucking stress. I could even get emotional. It was crazy.
Yeah. Man. Dude, that sounds...
It was heavy.
Yeah, that sounds like just a person... I love that image of this last moment of lucidity, and your mom used it to dance. And that's a very beautiful thing, man. What if you were on the other side, and then you got thrown back over here for just a moment.
I don't even think about it,
And you can dance, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you got me crying a little bit. Yeah. Shit. Two guys crying on a podcast. There you go. Oh shit, man! Yeah,
I recommend seeing Joe.
Yeah,
he'll make you fucking, feel.
Yeah,
it was heavy.
Oh shit!
Because my dad wasn't around. She was my everything.
Yeah,
it's fucked up. Sorry, Joe.
No, you're good, man. This is what this podcast is all about, man. This is the real thing.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Sorry.
No, don't be. I'm trying to bring out this in the world, man. So this is literally what I'm trying to get at.
This is gonna hit 300.
Maybe.
God, I've talked to therapists in and out of my life, and you brought out more than fucking therapists have.
That's wild.
I was comfortable, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think about it, Yeah. She was 89. She had her good run,
Yeah.
But, she meant a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. I think people who have mothers that love them do amazing things. So it's very real. Very real. Very real. The next question. Do you believe in the devil? And if yes, what is that?
No, I don't. Because again, I was raised Catholic, and the fucked up thing about Catholicism, for me anyhow, was they instilled the fear of God.
Okay.
From in your formative fucking years. You can't shake it.
Yeah.
So if you do bad in their mind, you're going to hell. Yeah. I had a fucking nun. I went to parochial school. I had a nun in 3rd grade that said if you ate your boogers, you're going to go to hell. I mean, that's how fucked up it is.
Okay, got it. They use it as a tool.
Just fucking everything.
They
truly believe it, I think.
Yeah.
But having said that, they tell you other shit, like God is, I have a trouble with that word,
omniscient?
Yes.
Omniscient? Or omnipresent, I guess.
Yeah, omnipresent.
But it's kind of like a similar thing if you can see all. Yeah,
like Bill Burr does, and he explores in some of his fucking
omnipresent
deals.
and omniscient. There wouldn't be the same thing because one would be seeing all and the other would be understanding and seeing all.
So how can you punish somebody when God is all-knowing?
Okay.
They're going to know that you're flawed. So how can you be punished for that? Because he knows that.
Yeah,
supposedly.
Yeah. I mean, I think I think the idea is it's a state that you put yourself in. So the idea is it's however you lived your life, you then are just kind of entering into an eternity. That's that.
They drilled eternity into you, and that's a weird thing to wrap. You can't even wrap your mind around it. It'll freak you out. You ever thought about eternity?
Yeah.
No beginning, no fucking end. It's a mind fuck.
Yeah.
It's a total fucking mind fuck.
Yeah, there are sometimes there are some thoughts that those mind fuck type thoughts like that the concept of eternity and stuff that I truly have had moments where I think about it too deep and you just do like
you got to shut it off.
Yeah, it's weird
because it gets weird.
Yeah, you literally got to shut it off. It's fucking
weird.
You
do, man.
Yeah,
you got to put it on a sitcom or some shit.
Yeah, for sure.
It's fucking weird.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't believe in the devil.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Yeah, because of all that.
Okay.
It could be.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Yeah.
Again, nobody I know that died in my family has rung me up.
Yeah. So you guys think evil is just a
human condition?
A human condition.
Yeah, we're animals.
Yeah.
We're animals.
Yeah.
We're capable of dastardly shit, as you know.
Got it. So it's this idea of just people in competition. Just letting their animalistic natures,
absolutely, man. It's amazing.
Drive them to the wrong.
Sometimes I think life is so fucked up, but then sometimes I'll think, man, there's pretty good order for just being an animal,
Okay.
And then people, you shouldn't even be. I'm intrigued about crime. I have a sociology major.
I have this theory that. Here's a theory that I have. I think people, there's two types of people, and there's a weird theory that I have, and I don't think maybe you can become the latter, because maybe I became more the latter myself, and I like to think of myself as the latter. But the first is people who play life like a sports game. They play to win, okay? And the second is people who play life like a musical instrument. They just play to play. And I always kind of hang out with the latter.
With the ones that play it as a game?
With the ones that play to play.
What do you mean by that?
Play like a musical instrument. They don't play to win. They just play to get better at it.
Yeah, I
to
like
get better
that.
at the game of life.
I like that.
You know, and I think I always try and hang out with people who kind of, you know, look at life that way. They just play to get better. At the game
What
of
is
life.
your religion that you're brought up with?
Catholic.
Oh, you're Catholic as well, so you understand.
Yeah. I was brought up Catholic. Yeah. I was brought up Catholic. And,
Right.
I'm not. I use it as a foundation, I guess, for my spirituality now as an adult.
Yeah.
Because it's what I was taught. But I would say that's it. I wouldn't look at the order of the Catholic Church and say I wholly subscribe to everything here.
Did you go to parochial school?
I did, yeah.
So fuck, man, you know.
Yeah. So yeah.
Weird. It's weird.
Yeah, it's definitely it's an interesting world, man. It's an interesting world. But yeah, I think that was kind of the interesting thing is that world taught me this is there's this idea of you want to win heaven, right? You don't want to lose and go to hell.
Right.
And so it's always people have this mindset of like, oh, I don't want to be a loser, I want to be a winner. And I do think in my mind that's what drives a lot of evil in my mind.
Do you?
I do.
Greed?
I think if people just played to play, evil would kind of almost cease to exist, oddly enough.
Dissipate?
Yeah, it would really kind of, people would just be like, nah, man, I just kind of want to get better at my thing. You know what I mean? If
That's
everyone
a
kind of
really
just
good
wanted to
attitude.
get better at their thing.
Because,
like it's like, there'd be no competition. People just be like, I don't know, man. This is just what I do. You can use me or the other guy. I guess there's other people that do it too.
I like that philosophy.
I'm just doing my thing, you know?
It's kind of comedy is a microcosm of that. You just want to get better.
Because
that's innate in humans.
Hey, Patrick, that's the whole reason I do stand-up comedy. That's the whole reason. I'm literally afraid of other people for the most part. The highest concentration of just play-to-play people that I've ever met is in stand-up comedy. It's the whole reason I hang out in the world.
And they're usually pretty intelligent people.
Oh, yeah. Totally. Very intelligent people that are play people, man.
I like that. Yeah. That's true. Just, hey, I don't know anything, man. I'm just trying to get better.
Yeah. And people who do stand-up comedy, one thing that's made very clear in the world early on is they're like, some people will break early, but most people it's going to be a 15 to 20 year journey. And so they kind of make that clear. They're like, you just got to come back every day. You got to come back more days than not for the most part of that 15 to 20 years. You have to come back more days than not for most of that 15 to 20 years. And then you might break. You know what I mean? And it's made very clear early on. So the people who don't love it, they leave after a couple of years. They try and be one of those people who break early. They start a show. They try to be one of the people who break early, and then they leave after 3 to 4 years because they can't weather the sad stage. They literally can't. They can't weather just like, well, I guess I'm a failure, but I like it. Like, I just like speaking in front of people. I just rather have that skill than not have that skill.
Right.
It just makes my life better when I go anywhere. When I go to the grocery store, if I'm able to confidently speak in front of people, I just have a better time at the grocery store.
Absolutely.
For me, it's just a ritual I do. Some people go to church. Some people go to the gym.
The pandemic was not a downtime for me. I can crack up Clerks, that was my open mic, just, bringing a smile to people, when I want to.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm angry, and I don't want to.
But I know for me, it's definitely a ritual that puts me in that mindset, that puts me in that place.
It's a good philosophy, Joe.
Oh, thank you.
It really is. I like that. It's a good take.
Thank you. Next question. What happens after you die?
Jesus. God, I don't know. Sometimes I slip into an atheist mindset. Like where was I before I was born? Maybe I go back there. Nothingness.
Okay.
I was fine. I was fine before I was born. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But who knows? I don't know if there's reincarnation. Maybe I was a fucking ant. I don't know. Before, Sometimes I have this weird thought that, like, why is a dog? I love dogs. Like, why do they only get like 15 years? That's a sad thing.
Yeah.
And then I think, well, maybe we're all going to be reincarnated in every fucking living fucking thing, and that's what it's all about. You come back as a fucking gnat. You come back as a bear.
I guess
it could be. Who
That's
knows?
Wild.
Isn't that crazy? Because where was I before I was born, Joe?
That freaks me out. I'll tell you
what.
I'll tell you why that freaks me out. I'll tell you why that freaks me out.
It's like eternity.
Because then I go, okay, let's say I come back as a bear, right?
Yeah, it could happen.
Okay. Then that means I got my shot. Here's what I got my shot as. Ready for this? I'm about 5'11", just shy of 6 feet. I'm a white dude. Came from an upper middle class background. United States of America. I'll tell you what, if this was my one shot at that, take, then I failed. I really did. I should have gone further. I feel I should have been a better bear in my mind.
That's
I was a
funny.
mediocre bear if this was my shot at that. But maybe being a mediocre bear is cool. I don't know.
I don't know.
I haven't been a bear, so maybe when I'm a bear, I'll be like, you know what, being top bear ain't all it's cracked up to be either. In a weird way, I'll kind of take that like cynical view.
Maybe a mellow bear.
Yeah, I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Is there any bear weed around? Like it might be that just might be my vibe through every animal, and so maybe I nailed it. Yet again, I don't know.
Well, I think you appreciate
a lot of options.
Joe,
I hope I can philosophize that as a bear to myself instead of just being angry at whoever the top bear is, who's now having sex with my bear wife. What used to be my bear wife, but we had a fight and I lost, and so now he's just fucking what used to be my wife.
You were usurped.
Yeah, and then I hope in that moment I'm like, is there any bear weed? Is there any bear weed for being middle bear?
There's probably those.
Yeah.
There's got to be, because there's a pecking order in every fucking thing.
And that bear still has to find a will to live.
Yeah.
That's I don't think a better man has fucked any of my ex-girlfriends, but we don't know. We don't know if I'm that much of a middle bear. We don't know.
Women.
Okay, so next question. Good.
Don't get me on a misogynist rant, Joe.
Good. Yeah, let's move on before that. Have you ever experienced the miraculous or the supernatural?
Yes, I have.
Yeah,
I have. I've.
What's this?
I met an angel once.
What?
So anyhow.
Hold on, before you said the story.
Okay. I truly did.
Okay. I'm okay. So sorry. I just want to make sure because I'm ready for this.
Well, that manifests in weird ways.
Okay, you met an angel.
I think I did.
Dude, this is why I'm asking this question. There's a large part of this show is I'm eventually somebody's going to be like, okay, I have this story that I can't explain, but go on. I don't want to.
Okay.
You
Fast
seem
forward.
enough for me to
I got a fucking degree. And I have a really non-linear career path because I was always kind of chasing comedy, but never all in. It's part of my makeup.
Okay.
Can't fucking commit to any fucking thing. Women, I live in an apartment. I work fucking temp, when I was in L.A. Cubicle shit. And so, anyhow, in 2009, I got laid off with the mortgage shakeout, right?
Okay.
And I had a good run at this temp job. I was there for at least 2 years. It was flexible. I could go out and fucking do a gig here and there,
Okay.
And so I got 2 years of unemployment, and I had just started my own business selling Mexican tile. I went and found a supplier, and fast forward, I can live off it now. But I started it back then. And so I had unemployment. Thank God Obama was it. I don't want to get political, but the Republicans wanted to cut it off at 6 months unemployment, and Obama gave you 2 fucking years.
Oh, wow.
And I needed every bit of it because there's no jobs for old guys. Trust me. There was no fucking jobs.
Yeah.
So that stopped, and then once, I was doing okay with the unemployment and some trickle money from the tile, because it was in the early stages. So I could live off it, not comfortably, but I could fucking roam the cabin, And so that shut off, and then things got heavy, financially. I had a couple of rental properties I almost lost.
Yeah.
Because, I had notes,
Yeah.
And I since paid them off.
Yeah.
But anyhow, how I got there was, again, I was just chasing comedy, so I had a non-linear career path. But my girlfriend at the time, or my current girlfriend, she said, she found an ad that said, be a meat delivery guy. Okay. Meat.
Yeah.
And so I answered, it was a ruse to come in there, and what it was is it turns out you knock on doors and sell fucking boxes of meat.
I know about this.
Do you know that?
I've heard this, yeah. I've heard people doing this.
And so anyhow, I had no
I've heard people making good money off of that.
Well, here, I had no options, Joe.
Yeah.
None. And so I had a 3-day fucking training period where they take you out with a couple of fucking grizzled veterans. You know, you watch them knock on doors, and then they give you the key to the truck, and here you go. So my first fucking day out, right? This is after 3 days. I was depressed. I was fucking depressed.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm riding around with these fucking crazy fuckers. You know, they're knocking on doors. So they give me the keys to the truck. It was a Saturday. And I had a really good sales manager, man. The fucking guy was great. Because sales is 95% mental.
Yeah.
It's all in your fucking head. And so it's almost like martial arts kind of shit. And so I went out in the truck on my first day. My sales manager said, well, why don't you go to this fucking town? You know, I'm in L.A., you know, sprawl.
Yeah.
You know, so I go to Fullerton.
Okay.
It was my first fucking place on a Saturday.
Okay.
Joe, I shit you not. And they taught you how to sell. You had to basically knock on 80 fucking doors. They had it all figured out.
Yeah.
To get 10 shows. They call it the show where you got enough interest, they'd look at the meat. And the meat was a real emotional fucking sale because it looked good.
Yeah.
You know, so it was an emotional sale. You know, it was better than selling a widget. You know, it was fucking food.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my first fucking door, I knocked, you know, go fuck yourself, you know. So that was my first one. I go to the second door, Joe. There's this I was in Fullerton. There's a Filipino chick, lady, mom, sitting on her stoop. And I just pitched her from my fucking truck. Hey, man, I got some meat. You know, they taught you how to say shit. And she ended up buying 2 boxes of meat at top price, $3.75 cash, on my second knock. And it fucking changed my world. And I ended up being a top seller for fucking 3 years with that company. Then I stole their mousetrap and I did my own fucking thing. I bought a fucking truck with a cooler and sold meat while I was building my tile shit. So this chick was an angel because I was fumbling, Joe. I would have went down. I would have been one of those guys waving a fucking Nerf fucking sign, you know?
Yeah.
That's where I was at.
Yeah.
And so this chick, she was an angel.
Yeah.
She was a fucking angel.
It's amazing how God helps those who help themselves, man. You go, hey, man, I'm down to the bottom.
I'm at rock
I'm gonna
fucking
put
bottom.
myself out there and see what happens. And God is like, yo, man, here's an angel.
I think truly that, Joe. So I think there's shit after this.
Yeah.
I really do.
Okay.
It was a life changer.
Yeah.
And I scraped back and I got fucking solvent again.
Yeah.
And look at me. I come to New York, you know. I mean, I'm blessed. I'm fucking blessed. Late in life.
That's cool.
You know?
That's cool.
Then my mom left me some money, man. You know, and I bought more real estate, man. I'm fucking blessed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Took your shots, man.
I took my shots.
Learned certain stuff, and now you're smart, and now.
But I was always a natural salesman, you know.
Now you value what you have, man.
I not a day goes by, Joe, I don't fucking have gratitude. I really, you seem like that kind of guy too.
Oh, thank you.
You know, because we talked a little earlier about Joe's path.
Yeah.
And, you know, I know you'll be fine.
I hope so.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I hope so.
It's all about health.
Yeah.
It's really what it is.
Yeah.
If you got enough fucking information in your head to navigate, then health.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, and then try to get better, like you said.
I hope that I keep the health going enough.
That's all you can fucking hope for, man.
Enough, you know
I can't believe I'm going to be...
definitely got my small issues so far. But hopefully they don't turn to huge issues.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Absolutely.
They're not small, but they're not big yet either. And
right.
So
right.
I definitely thank God I still am able to do what I'm able to do. Which is nice, man. You know,
yeah.
But my mind is intact. Thank God.
Yeah.
That's the number. That's the most important.
Oh Jesus, Joe! I can't even fucking. I'll tell you off camera.
Next question: do you believe in love?
No.
No. You know.
I believe in like.
Okay, that's fair.
That's it.
I don't think there's any wrong answer to that. It's such a vague word. That's why I asked the question. If people go no, I'd be like, that's fine. You know what I mean? Because it's like such a vague word that I totally believe people going, nah, I've actually always been confused by that. Like, that's weird, right? Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, it kind of is. There's a certain light.
It's fucking man-made bullshit.
Might be, honestly.
Yeah.
If somebody thinks I think, I'd be like, you know what? I can't invalidate
There's strong
that.
attachments.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
There's a high level of like.
Yeah, I always say that love is appreciation. I love this person. I love this this salad. I love Disneyland. You know what I mean? Like whatever. Yeah.
It's a euphemism.
I love the Rolling Stones. Like
I do too.
It's appreciate.
You know who I like? I like fucking Mick Jagger. He's
Um,
inspiring to me. I want to be the Mick Jagger of fucking comedy.
Oh yeah. Mick Jagger is I would go with
Guy's
Mick
out there
over,
fucking looking
over
good,
Keith
shaking
Richards.
it, man.
Yeah, I would go with Mick over
Yeah.
Keith Richards.
Oh fuck.
Sure.
But Keith Richards is cool too.
Well, both cool. Both
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
But that's kind of.
But Mick, man, he's the front man.
Yeah.
You know.
I was like the Who for that reason. They kind of had two cool guys,
Right.
In that way,
Right.
You know,
Roger
Pete Townsend and Roger Daltrey. Yeah, and Keith Moon. They kind of had three cool
fucking
guys.
Keith Moon.
Yeah.
Self-destructive,
Kinda,
huh?
I guess. I don't know. Motley Crue was like that too. They had
You like Motley Crue?
I do like Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Nikki Sixx.
Well, you know that old that fucking 70s, 80s music was great.
Yeah.
You know, these young kids are just hip hopping and rapping. They don't know the fucking classics. A lot of them do.
There's always going to be enough. It's always going to pay enough for people to do rock and roll, right? Like there's always going to. So there's still rock and roll being made. You're right.
Yeah,
though. It's just
absolutely.
People listen to the pop stuff and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Which is cool.
Yeah.
I live in Long Beach, man. I kind of got into Snoop Dogg and shit. He's from LBC, you know. Sublime's out of fucking Long Beach.
Yeah,
it's a cool town.
Yeah, it's cool. Oh, Long Beach is
It's fucking rocks, man.
Has a very deep scene.
It's
very
not a
deep
fucking
cultural
suburb.
scene.
It's a city. 500,000, man. It's cool.
Yeah, very deep scene. That
Yeah.
way. Very deep roots in American culture.
Yeah,
Very deep roots
yeah.
in American culture.
Yeah.
Is there anyone you hate?
Yeah, I hate. I have hatred. I hate Trump, man.
You do.
Yeah.
You really do. Yeah.
I really fucking hate him, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
He's not a good human being at all.
Okay.
I just fucking hate him.
Fair enough.
I wish for his fucking death, man.
Really?
I do.
Okay.
Just hate him.
Okay.
And I used to fucking watch Celebrity Apprentice. I knew he had something going on, but as a politician, I just fucking hate him.
Okay.
He has not brought good.
Got it.
I feel.
Yeah.
All the fucking people that came out crawling underneath the fucking rocks, man. He's the Mussolini. They pop up every so often.
Yeah, you know what I will say? I don't like the cultishness of him. That's the
horrible.
thing that puts me off. That's the thing that
I'm an independent. I'd like to do.
There's a cult. Yeah.
I'd like to believe I'm
I don't like
independent, but he's so
Yeah.
fucking. Oh, he's so polarizing, man.
You know what? It's kind of odd, Patrick. Most people, if they said, if I ask that question, I go, and I go, do you hate anyone? And they said Trump. Most people, I would go, oh, you're just saying that. You're covering up for something. But because you're older and people around you are dying, I believe oh, this guy does kind of just care about, you odds are care about humanity, oddly enough.
I do.
You just kind of go hey, man, I'm leaving soon. By the way, that guy's an asshole.
Total
If that,
fucking asshole.
if that makes sense,
Plus
you know what I
he's a-
mean?
plus
And you
he's-
feel an obligation to do that because you're I'm old. I have nothing but social commentary left.
Again, I was drawn to his
true.
fucking stupid fucking reality fucking show. He had
right,
something going
yeah.
on, his fucking hair. I don't know what it was.
Oh, dude, he's a rock star. He's a freak show.
I will say this.
He's
the fucking homecoming
hilarious.
king of the fucking world. There's no
Yeah,
doubt about
yeah,
it.
he's hilarious. Yeah,
He's
you're right.
fucking
He's the
hilarious.
homecoming
And he's
king of the
smarter
world.
than he fucking appears.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah,
But
that's hilarious. He
but
is the homecoming king of the
But he's
world.
a fucking grifter, and it's right in front of you.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
He is trying to swoop in on the discontent that America has towards the establishment, and he's trying to swoop in and steal America and steal and create a new establishment. That's all he's going to create is a new establishment.
Yeah, but he's not heartfelt. He's not heartfelt about it. He just knows it resonates. That's all he does. He knows where it resonates.
Oh yeah. He just wants the power.
He just wants his
the power.
fucking
He
name
just
in the
wants
fucking
power.
news, man.
Yeah, he just wants the power. He just wants to be a mob boss.
Trump, hearing his fucking name, he just jacks off, man.
Yeah, he just wants to be a mob boss. He really is.
Absolutely, and he is.
Yeah, he is.
He's untouchable.
He's probably the most successful mob boss in modern history.
Absolutely. You're witnessing fucking Mussolini.
Yeah. Straight up.
You ever watch Mussolini? Fuck. They're all
I've never
crazy.
seen it, but I know you're talking about.
Fucker.
Yeah.
He was Hitler-esque.
Demagogues, is that what they call them?
Demagogue.
Yeah.
Demagogue.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right. Yeah. Fair enough. Oh, make sure for the last question, I'll have you speak closer because I'll definitely have it be as close as possible.
Yeah.
No worries, you're good.
My fucking voice carries.
You're good.
Sometimes people tell me to shut up.
Nah, you're good. Just definitely have it.
It's a really nice equipment you got, Joe.
Thank you. So, last question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, last question, Patrick. What is enough for you?
What is enough?
Yeah, what is enough? What would be enough? What would be where you're like, oh, hey, man, that's enough?
Wow.
That's enough.
Another fucking good question. That's really good because I'm in the throes. I'm in the fourth quarter. I realize it, I really do. Yeah. Although I feel pretty good, I'm in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I still got I'm not like your doctor says you got 2 years to live, but, anybody could come up to me and say, you got 15 fucking years to live. That's where I got dog years left.
Yeah.
If I'm lucky, I'll have another fucking 15 years. A dog fucking span.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But I accept it. Well, I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to film a special here in New York because I think New York's special to me.
Yeah.
And
definitely people love you here.
They do, man. They
you
do.
come seasonally, you always get treated well. Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
If I was around a lot, people would fucking get sick of me. You know what I mean? Too much of anything's not good.
Well, man, it's a good system that you have there.
But I want to I want to do a special, and I never had any kids, and there's just this human thing about legacy.
Yeah, fair enough.
I just want to drop some fucking shit that people maybe can laugh or not like or whatever the fuck.
Hell yeah.
That's it.
Hell yeah, dude.
And I think, and my mom told me.
Showcase your art, man.
Yeah.
Showcase your art. Put it up there and go, yo, man, there it is.
I was the clean comic when I started. I did cruise ships, just writing jokes for how I thought I could get booked.
I'm Van Gogh. There's my Starry Night.
Yeah. So now I'm just letting it fly. And it's really rewarding when people like my point of view.
Hell yeah.
That's you nailed it last night when I fucking saw you. You know that.
I saw him, last night, man. That's what inspired this. Dude, Patrick, man, thank you so much, man.
Joe, this is good, man. This is a good podcast.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Very
good. Thank you. Yeah, man, I think this is hopefully here I just like it, man, because I think it's these 7 questions, man. It's so interesting to see, like.
Do you get different perspectives?
That's the cool thing about it, man. Yeah, you do.
Just opposite shit like what we're saying?
Yeah, from
That's
7
crazy,
questions,
man.
right? From 7 questions.
That's how everybody filters life.
Yeah, right. These
so
7
fucking
questions,
crazy.
man. These are 7 good questions.
It's good.
7 heavy
it's
questions.
really good.
Thank you.
They're poignant, every one of them.
Thank you, man. I have a feeling this will be a beautiful piece, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fuck, man.
Hell yeah. Patrick, I love you. And
love you, Joe.
Waiting for Death with Joe Camerota. Thank you.
Is that what your podcast is?
Yeah.
Waiting for fucking death?
Yeah, Waiting for Death.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's the name.